Good afternoon, everybody. Follow me down to the pub. I'm gonna be, give me just 1 second to get everything set up. Kind of an impromptu little stream here. Alexa, turn the pub lights on. I decided that I wanted to stream a little bit. I guess I decided that I was going to be doing this anyways, so I was like, I might as well just turn the stream on. But we're going to do a little case swap today. Let me just get all the lights turned on. And I apologize, I don't have chat yet. Give me 1 second to get that pulled up. That was the other thing I needed to do here quick. Let me open up YouTube. I'm gonna have to get all of the lights turned on down here. All right. There we go. Hey Ashley, how's it going? Welcome into the chat. Ugh. Hopefully everything sounds good. The audio, music isn't too loud, all that kind of stuff. All right. Let me get some more lights turned on. All right, and then we'll figure out where exactly the best place for the camera is going to be here. But long story short, I'm going to be doing a case swap. We're going to be taking the PC that was built in this beautiful dragon case. If you haven't seen this, the dragon's a little bit disheveled because I've already been taking some things apart, but we're going to be taking the computer that is in here and moving it into a new case, moving it into a new home, so that hopefully somebody will be able to get some great enjoyment out of this massive case, massive PC, massive gaming computer. So let's see, what else do we need to do here? Probably get some lights turned on. Get our space cleared off a little bit, figure out exactly where to best put this camera so that you all can see it. But basically just wanted to jump in here, and like I said, I was going to be doing this anyways, so I just kind of figured, you know, might as well just turn the stream on and hang out if anybody wants to hang out. Turn some music on. Just a little bit of music, never hurt anybody. Hopefully you guys can hear the music already that you're hearing. Also looks like I've got just a little bit too much headroom, so we're gonna just tilt that down a notch and just spin it a little bit like that, and hopefully that's good. We'll see how that looks. I apologize, I'm working off of the screen on my iPad here. Robert, I got an alert that said you said that there was free chips and salsa. Oh, I mean, that sounds like a really good idea. I ordered the chips and salsa as well. They haven't gotten here yet, so I'll let you know when they do. That sounds actually pretty amazing right now, not gonna lie. All right. Ugh. So I don't know how much you caught, Robert. I don't know what you heard and what you didn't hear. But I'm just gonna be swapping this machine into a different case. I think that might be a little bit too far away. Hopefully that's a little better. Ah, shoot! I have to run upstairs and get my screwdriver. It was not upstairs, it was just hiding from me. We're good. Music is a smidge high. Alright. Give me a second. I can go fix that. I just have to go fix it upstairs. I'm running everything off of my PC upstairs. Give me 1 second. Alright. Hopefully that's good. Let me know if it's not. Hopefully that's good though. Why are we swapping? Mostly because I don't think anybody wants this Dragon Age case. Nobody wants a big dragon popping out of their computer. I've already had a couple of people tell me that. That they're like, yeah, I need to build a new gaming computer. And I'm like, cool, I actually have one for sale. Let me know. It's a really great computer. Oh, yeah, I don't really want a dragon coming out of mine. Okay, all right. We're just going to see how many times we make you run upstairs. Dude, it's my life. That's what I do. That is what I do. This is the problem with having a house. Like when we just, or as a house with multiple rooms that I store stuff in. So I always bring stuff to a different room and then I lose it. Or I just leave it there, right? At least when we were at our old house, it was much more compact, much smaller house that we were in previously. And that house, I basically just had one space where I had everything. This house, I've got, the pub down here, I've got my office, I've got the garage, I've got, all these different places that I could be storing things. So this is my life. I just run to different places. It doesn't bother me at all, but I just, have to leave you guys by yourselves. Which actually just reminded me that we're in the pub. Can't be in the pub and working without a drink. So let's grab something over here. Okay, thanks. My smart device just started talking to me. She said she couldn't help me with that. I'm like, all right, that's fine. I didn't ask for any help, so no problems. Yeah, so that's why I'm swapping. Not nearly as many people want to buy a computer with a giant dragon on it. But also, not gonna lie, I'm doing a lot of this kind of stuff just for the fun of it. Uh-oh. Ugh. I don't know where that screw just went. It just went way over here. Where'd it go? I have no idea where it went. There it is. Not gonna lie, a lot of like why I built this case, put it together, was a lot for me. I love doing this kind of stuff. I think it's fun. But that doesn't mean that I'm good at it. And I'm not gonna lie, I very purposefully, like in the video, tried to make this PC case look as good as I could, at least for the video. I don't think that it looks nearly as good in real life. I don't think it's like not production quality, computer case. Not to mention, it's a really old computer case. It's like 20 years old. So there's also going to be those other things, like it literally has 2 USB 2, ports on the front panel. It's not like, I just don't think in the grand scheme of things, most people want this case, right? So I'm swapping it. I'll still have this case, right? Like obviously I'm not probably going to get rid of it, at least anytime soon. If somebody does for some reason want it, I'd be more than happy to sell it to them, get it to them. But right now, I just know that while I want to get rid of these PC components, it'll be a heck of a lot easier to sell this computer in a newer case. So hopefully that makes sense. Was the idea better than the final product? Yeah, 100%. I haven't really seen it up close. It is hard to see on stream. Yeah, it's definitely not perfect, right, by any means. But like I said, I love it. I think it's fantastic. I love doing this kind of stuff. Even if it doesn't turn out well, I have no problem with that, right? Like this was a success to me. Whether or not the case was like perfect enough to sell to somebody, that wasn't like my main goal. I just love doing this stuff. I had fun doing it, and that's all that really matters to me. So yeah, we got done with it, and I know that it's not, I can see that it's not a perfect computer case, and I don't think that it's going to be easy to sell the case. So that's where we're at. Like for real, who wants all these fans with these old connectors? Nobody likes that. Oh my gosh. All right. Getting all these power cables out. But either way, I grabbed another Antec case. This is an Antec P182, and it was such a fantastic case. I ended up getting another Antec case, the Constellation C5. So we're gonna play with that a little bit, test it out. We need the eyes to glow connected to the power LED. Yeah, that'd be super cool, and that's the kind of stuff that hopefully I grow into. I definitely was not. I could have tried something like that with this. I would have massively failed at it, but here we are. That would be awesome to get to somewhere like that. I'm just definitely not there yet. So, all right, I need to go get a brick for this because I don't think I have an extra one. Actually, I should be able to. I'm not gonna unplug that. All right, just like I said, I'm gonna run back up to the office really quick and get another power brick. All right, power brick obtained. Just gonna get my light in here. Ugh. These kinds of things, dude, are just absolutely invaluable when you are building a computer. Having that right lighting. Now I can see. Sorry that I didn't go through and get like 8 different camera setups for everybody so that you guys can see really well. Just got the lights for myself. Alright. But honestly, hopefully this is going to be a pretty quick swap. Hopefully it's going to be pretty quick. Again, it was just kind of one of those things where I figured, you know, I'm already going to be doing this, already going to be here. Might as well just hop on stream, chat with everybody, and do this with you guys. Especially, again, I didn't set up anything new. This is the same exact setup that I had going for the 1K stream. So luckily, everything was just still set up pretty much. For the most part, it's still set up, ready to go. All I had to do was just turn everything back on, hit the go live button, and here we are. So hopefully everybody's having a good day. Hopefully everybody's having a good Saturday so far. I also needed to, felt like I wanted to come down here. We just got back from Target. Family trip to Target. Gotta love those. Sure. There's another screw. I feel like I'm missing one. This thing is so handy. If you guys don't have something like this, you gotta get one. This like movable arm. It's the best. Oh shoot, we are still connected. Still got one more screw. And there we go. All right. We are free. That case is now empty. Ugh. All right. The other thing I am really excited about, I've got, not only are we doing this, but this next month is going to be one of the craziest months for building computers already. I'm so excited. Not only am I going to be flying down to Florida in mid-November to go build a computer, I also got a computer ordered just the other day, and it is going to be a really cool computer. These are the cable extensions that I got for the PC. It's gonna be a cool case. It's gonna be a really fun build. I'm really looking forward to it. But that is not what we're doing today. Ugh. We've got this bad boy today. A black Antec Constellation C5 ARGB case. That's my address. Hopefully you guys couldn't zoom in on that. All right, I'm gonna take that down. All right, let me get this open. But that being said, one of the things that I wanted to do with this case was to be able to sell this PC. So if anybody watching wants this PC, let me know. Let me know. I will give you a solid discount if you commit to buying the PC during this stream. How about that? I have to move out of my case as well. DF35 Dark Fleet from 2010. Similar size to that old one. Oh man. Oh, your Antec. Okay. DF35. I do not know what that looks like. But if this case is any indicator, not gonna lie, it's a solid case. The entire time I was working with this thing, I loved it. It was great. Pretty excited about this one. It looks pretty cool too. It is actually also much lighter than it looks. Check this out. This case is a very nice fishbowl style. Very some really cool beveling on the side here. The front panel is just a little bit angled. Check this out. I just took it out of the box. Anybody want to count these? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 pre-installed ARGB fans. Most you can't find that many fans for the whole cost of this case. I had to give it a try. I had to see what this case was all about. I had to see if it was worth building in. But this may or may not turn into just one of my favorite cases. At least a really solid budget case. I mean, I think the case was like $80 or something. But when you're talking $80, you get one of these fancy new fishbowl styles with this many ARGB fans. Like I said, that's pretty crazy. That's pretty awesome. It's gonna look really good. Lots of RGB. Like, it's just gonna be a really good looking case, I feel, for the actual price that we paid for it. Cool. It is really tall though. I should have set up on my table. My table over here is a little shorter, but it's full of stuff. Needs more fans, so we'll just hover. Yup. It's got enough fans that it's just gonna hover in midair. It's crazy. You just don't need more fans than that, right? And then you add in, all you'd have to do is just add in your 360 mil radiator up on the top, and you'd be full. You'd be set. You'd start your own airport. The standoffs are black, so they're really hard to see. Okay. All right, let's do it. Get this. Ooh, that cooler is real close. Cooler's gonna be real close to the glass, but it's not touching. Not gonna be touching, so we're good. Are these? this screw not the right size for the standouts? Nope. Alright, well. Good. Hopefully, because this is a brand new case, it came with its own motherboard screws, because apparently those are not it. Alright. Take this back out. Flip this case back over. And grab these. Yeah, I mean, it definitely feels a little bit on the cheaper side. Like it's a little bit thinner feeling material on this one, but not gonna lie. Does it really matter what it feels like? As long as it looks good. Seven ARGB fans. How can you argue with that? And just to be clear, it doesn't feel like it's gonna fall apart. It just, this feels a little bit thinner than some of the highest end cases I've felt. Alright, let's get some screws out here. Great, everything's just in one massive bag of screws. Perfect. Just the way I like it. Again, that's one of those things I make fun of, but that's where they're saving on costs. Putting all those screws in one bag is what got me 7 fans. So, I'm not complaining. Mark, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the fancy Saturday surprise stream. I don't usually stream on Saturdays, but I figured this is what I was going to be doing, so might as well just turn the stream on and chat. So here we are, chatting while we're swapping cases. Hey, look at that! Those screws fit. One cheap case you picked up. You sat in it to put your shoes on. It dented the top. So either the metal was thin or you're a little bit too fat. If you said it's a cheap case, let's go with the case. I'm guessing it was the case. You sat on it? Oh man. 100%. It's how streaming starts. You're already doing it. Might as well push that little red button. 100%. Hopefully you're doing good, Mark. Having a good weekend so far. Hopefully as good as my weekend. I was just telling Robert we just got back from a family Target run, and I don't know if you know what that means. I don't know if you have the pleasure of knowing what Target is or not. Do you have Target where you're from? Either way, it's exactly where I wanted to be on a Saturday afternoon. If you can sense the sarcasm. You're currently on the couch while your nephews are running around. One started crying. So relaxing. Okay, yes, you have Target. No Walmarts, though. Alright. Well, that's where I was this afternoon. We were making a family Target run. About as relaxing as it gets. Good thing is we get back and everybody else is exhausted, so they're all upstairs relaxing, and That means Dad gets to come down here and do some more work. Target, Walmart run, the whole family gets very interesting. Minimum trip takes 3 hours. Yeah, it is not usually quick as far as runs go, but this one was a little bit on the quicker side. We actually ended up splitting up for this run, so it wasn't actually too bad. I mostly just took my son so that my wife and daughter could just focus on what they wanted. So we split up and we conquered. Or Chipotle, China Panda, and what's the burger place? Burgers at Target or just in general in the United States? There's a lot of burger places in the U.S. Now, if Target had a beer garden, I wish I could move this little heart that's covering the chat. I apologize. I have to keep like moving the chat so I can see what you guys are saying. Now, if Target had a beer garden, we would be golden. That'd be pretty solid. That would do really well, I feel. Why have they not done that yet? That would be really good. So those other places, those are places that you don't have? Chipotle. Do you mean Panda Express? American Burger Chain, it was amazing. It was at Burger King. It's the only one that has, well, I mean, probably a lot of them have burger in the name. Some of the popular ones are like Burger King, Whataburger, In-N-Out Burger, Five Guys. Lots of really good. You did an America trip with the boys like 4 years ago. LA, San Francisco, Vegas, and New York. Wow, that is America. That's crazy. You skipped over the good part, right in the middle of the United States. That's where I'm at. All right, what do we need to do next? We need to get the power supply in here. We just need to run cables, and we're done. We did all the hard stuff when we first built this thing. We're already almost done. Alright, I need to keep those cables out of the way, though. In and out, yeah. Oh, you just got Five Guys, which is gross. Now, Five Guys is pretty good. I don't know. It's hard to know, like, if you're experiencing the same thing over there as what we have over here. But also, it's really greasy. That's the Five Guys special. It is not pretty. It is just a real good greasy burger. In-N-Out is fine. I'm not a huge In-N-Out fan, but most people just go crazy over it. Every stream ends up with burger chat. Hey, there's nothing wrong with burgers. Honestly, if I had to choose, like, final meal, like, I'd probably go for a real good burger. Really solid. I'm a fan of burgers. Robert. It's a stream requirement. I'm fine with that. We could talk burgers and beer all day. That's what I'm here for that. All right. Power supply has been installed. Let's do some of the case cables, I guess. Oh yeah, so greasy, wrapped in foil. Yep. It's not meant to look pretty. It's just meant to be good. And mac and cheese on everything. That is definitely another thing that I'm sure America is known for, is putting mac and cheese just on everything. You know, you can put mac and cheese on anything, but you can also put anything on mac and cheese. So Kansas City, where I'm from, is known for its barbecue. Known for, you know, pulled pork, ribs, known for like burnt ends, all that kind of stuff. You can put any of that onto mac and cheese. That's like one of those Kansas City things. Your favorite is the Habit Burger? I don't even know what that is. You would give your pinky toe for an In-N-Out burger? It's In-N-Out's fine. To me though, there's a difference between like fast food burgers and like other burgers. Like a fast food burger, I don't care how good it is, it's never gonna be as good as just like me putting a burger on the grill. Like, one thing we missed was real American barbecue. Man, yeah, well, and it's good. It's good because those places that you just named, California, Las Vegas, New York, you would not have gotten good barbecue. You would not have gotten real American barbecue from any of those places anyways. You have to come to Kansas City. You have to go somewhere like North Carolina or Texas or at least somewhere. You would not have gotten real barbecue from those places anyways. So that's fine. Next trip, 100%. Oh my gosh. Okay, where is that going to? Is this? What is this? Okay, we're just taking these apart too. We're just taking them all out. We'll pretend to cable manage later. Habit Burger must be a West Coast chain. Open flame grilling, sort of like In-N-Out, but made on open flame grills right when you order it. Yeah, I don't think I've ever heard of Habit Burger. Workmate went to Texas, said the food was amazing. Oh yeah, Texas. Honestly, I can't say that like Texas has good barbecue because there's probably like 20 different people that would like hear me out the window or something in Kansas City here and just break in and like just tell me how wrong I am. So I can't say that they have good barbecue, but it's good for different reasons. They're all different, right? They have a very different kind of barbecue down there. Oil and butter, smack in the face of flavoring. Yep. Yeah, 100%. They've just got some different barbecue down there. I wonder if I should have pulled these cables out before I should have probably pulled these cables out before I put the power supply in. What is this? Oh shoot, that's all those RGB. This has its own what do you call it? Header down here. RGB controller. That's what this whole mess is. I can't even see it. Okay, so this has to go to the motherboard, and the rest goes to that. We don't really have barbecue here other than Phil's barbecue, overpriced, with so much sauce you can't see the meat. Ugh. Biggest crime in Kansas is due to barbecue meat. Dude, 100%. People will throw fists over barbecue here. Okay, so these. All right, this one needs to go out here. This one. Okay, that one needs to go out the bottom. Does this have a bottom? Oh, interesting. This case doesn't have... Oh, goodness. It does. Okay. It does have the ability to send cables out the bottom. I will say my cable management is currently being held in the back of the case as long as that holds. She looks pretty. Yeah, I'm not usually too worried about the back. I'm not nearly as worried about the back as most people are. I try to make it look good in the front though. That's where it matters. Okay. Okay, so this needs to go out the bottom. Oh, do I have to really take these fans out to be able to get these cables on the bottom? I might have to. This is gonna be a... No. This is not... Huh, okay. This is interesting. What you miss that no place sells is a simple sloppy Joe. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I'm aware of a restaurant that sells sloppy Joes. That's an interesting. Yeah, I don't know. We still make them on a pretty regular basis, but I don't think we order them from anywhere. None of the cables are long enough. Oh my gosh. You're with the cable flow correctly, but we're never in the right lengths. Oh my gosh, that's yeah, that's not a good problem to have. Okay, the space here is just not ideal. The space between the bottom of the motherboard and like the bottom of the case is like 1/4 of an inch. And then it butts up right against the fans in the bottom of the case here. So I'm like trying to slide these cables in. Okay, there we go. Oh yeah, business in the front, party in the back. Yep, exactly. As the old saying goes for your cable management, business in the front, party in the back. Okay, got those cables. All right, then we got this one is on the side, right? Where's this? Wait. It's on the bottom. Okay, well, I'm gonna have to take these fans out because there's no way I'm gonna be able to. Wait. No. Wait a second. What is this port? Because I don't see that on the motherboard. Yeah, that's USB. This motherboard doesn't have... Huh. Interesting. Well, that's crazy. I don't... Alright, well, we'll see. We'll see what we can find here. Yeah, the last one you did, you had to take the fans out. Ugh. Like, I think I'm going to have to do that with this. I think I'm just going to have to take these at least 2 fans out. I know if I don't take them out, I'm just going to, like, yell at them a bunch. And then I'm finally going to get it, and I'm just going to say, I should have just taken the fans out. Yeah, I think I'm gonna, because there's no way that, like, I'm having this much trouble getting them through. There's no way that I'm gonna get them plugged in. All right, we're gonna take those out. Luckily, it's just these 2 fans. We should be able to leave that 3rd one in. Whenever I see a case with a button with a butt ton of fans. I'm like, I do not have enough. Dang it. Also, I definitely do not have a power drill. I need to probably get one. Don't have one. I've got my like my home improvements drill, like a big electric drill, but I don't have like a PC grade one. One that's not gonna just rip the fan off the side of this case when I push the button. All right. Okay, let's get these unplugged, and then or unscrewed, and then I gotta go to the back of the case again. Not gonna lie, your PC has been struggling lately while video editing. It never has before. I was wondering if things are too jammed up, if we need to clear some stuff out. I mean, it shouldn't just start performing worse, I wouldn't think, unless you've literally got more unless you're running out of hard drive space, like that would do it. But most of the time that wouldn't slow it down. That would just completely stop working. Oh, these are plugged. Okay, I'm just literally gonna have them hanging out while I do this. Otherwise, if it was just going slower. Trying to think. If I don't have a multi-speed drill, we can't be friends. I mean, I do. It's also up in the garage, so I don't want to leave you guys alone, you know, while I run up and grab it. Either way, I've never tested it on a computer. I don't know. I'll be okay. My wrist isn't that out of shape yet. I'll be okay. All right, let's get this HD audio over here. Which one? Which one's HD audio? I can't even see. Audio, that one in the corner. All right. Okay, this is not ideal. Even with the fans out, this is not great. I can't reach. I just have to try to fish this cable through. Come on, cable, let's go. There we go. Ugh. Like the processing will take a second to figure out what I just did, and the fans will spin up for 1 and 5 seconds. I assume the CPU is pushing it. Do not use a standard drill. Oh my gosh, this cable does not want to fit through here either. The monster CPU in the PC is crazy. Yeah, I mean, if things are just, I don't know, that could be a lot of different things, I feel, when you start mentioning that. The CPU cooler. Yeah, this is actually, not gonna lie, this one's pretty, not crazy big. There's definitely a lot bigger ones out there. This gets plugged in right here. Is this not? There we go. Alright, what else do we got to plug in? Okay, I gotta pass these through. Alright, where are we plugging lights in? Probably down here if we can keep them out of the way. Yeah, like this one. Pass another one through in the bottom. Can only ask you politely and judge you from afar. Yo. Oh my gosh. This is interesting. Surely I wasn't supposed to do all this before I put the motherboard in, right? I mean, the motherboard isn't even like hanging down that far. Like that's just where the case. Whoops. I mean, yeah, it probably would have been easier to get these cables through first without the motherboard in here. Maybe this case is like meant to be for smaller motherboards. Like this is really like an ITX case. Like it fits a standard ATX. Yeah, like I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get this one. Actually, I think that might be too thick. Oops. We're going for a walk. Great stream, good chats. Yes, hey, appreciate you being here, Mark. Hope you have a fantastic... Are you on Sunday already? I don't know. Either way, I hope you have a fantastic day, wherever you are, whatever you're doing. Whatever time it is for you. I hope you have a great day, Mark. We'll talk to you later. Yeah, I don't think... I mean... I'm guessing this case is just mostly meant for smaller motherboards because, yeah, that would be weird. To expect people to run all these case cables before you put the motherboard in, that would be crazy. Okay, put that in. I actually don't use a drill. I use an impact driver, which is smaller and lighter. Has a clutch so you can spin real slow if you want. Sunday, 10 p.m. already? What? Wait. Nuh-uh. No. You can't be more than 24 hours ahead of me. That doesn't work. That doesn't math. It's only 6 p.m. here. Your next short should be Impact versus PC. Oh my gosh. I mean, I knew that you were in the future, but... Okay, 10 a.m. Thank you. Thank you. All of a sudden, I was like, do I not know how the world works? Do I not know? Okay, 10 a.m. Sunday. That makes so much more sense. Yes. Enjoy your Sunday. Thank you for stopping in, Mark. I appreciate you. Okay, now these cables are all messed up in the fans. I'm gonna get these to a good spot over here. Okay. Alright, let's see. What are these little ones? Hard drive LED, power LED, and power LED plus and minus. Okay. Alright, sorry, I need to flip this way again. Use my light. Alright, power LED. Wait, that's power switch. Wait, where's speakers? Power LED. Wait, that's probably power switch, right? Okay, hard drive, power LEDs. Okay, hard drive LED. Got it. And power LEDs. Plus, minus. Alright. Got them. Come on, cases. Why have we not gotten these standardized yet? All right. Plugged in. Hey. Ugh. If it was 10 p.m., he would have already had the football scores. Just curious, when you go live, do you click the low latency button? It makes the live chat quicker, but means you can't stream over 1080p. I have not specifically pushed any low latency buttons. I'm pretty sure there's 3 buttons, aren't there? Like there's a standard low latency and like an ultra low latency. I've always picked the middle one. I'm pretty sure. I'm never planning on streaming in more than 1080p, so I should probably pick whatever the lowest latency one is, but alright. This is weird because I don't see this USB port on the motherboard. And I don't know if I'm missing it. Like, it's usually right next to the power port. Is it not? Not one of those. Those are... Oh, it's right there. Okay. It's a sideways port. Not gonna lie, I'd have to go look again to see exactly what it says, because I don't push it every time I go live. It's just whatever it's already set at, right? All right. One more time so we can plug this one in. Okay. Got it. USB. And these fans just flopping around. All right. All right. Let's put these fans back on. Then we'll put the rest of the power cables back in. Yeah, you're right. Ultra low means your chat is a lot quicker. My chat told me off for too much latency early on. Had to Google how to make it better. It's not too bad at the moment. The way you're manhandling the case. Oh yeah. You learn. This is the kind of stuff that you learn how much you can do with this kind of stuff. You figure it out pretty quick. It's become. Oh yeah, it becomes a preset if you change it, so you don't have to. Okay, yeah. Just notice you have a little music in the background. Depends on which music you can hear. Can you hear the like background music? Because I have background music playing on my PC solely for you guys that I cannot hear. It is royalty-free music that should keep me off of that list. But then I also have music playing down here with me that is definitely copyrighted music. So hopefully you can't hear that music. Hopefully you can only hear the music that you're supposed to be hearing. And but I turned it down a little bit earlier because I did not test any levels before I started this. Literally just went live. Like, it'll be fine. We'll figure it out. Again, this is kind of a pop-up stream. I figured it was only going to be my usuals in here anyway, so you guys are okay helping me get stuff like that set up. You scratched your motherboard when you dropped your CPU cooler. It was just on a metal covered part, no damage. I knew, no, it's there and it hurts. Okay, the background music is jazzy. Yep, that's what you're supposed to be hearing. That's good. Good. That is what you're supposed to be hearing. Alright, we need that for the motherboard. We need this one for the GPU. Probably go under the motherboard cable. Maybe? Well, it's not going on the bottom, that's for sure. So, yeah, I suppose we could have it run down here. Okay. This case is not perfect for running cables. Not ideal. Oh my gosh. Like, I don't think I'm doing this wrong. I think this is just, I don't know why this is this hard. Honestly, if I took this sled out, there's a 2.5-inch drive bay down here that I could take out. That would probably help out a little bit. Maybe I should do that. Maybe I should just take that out. Now, audio is perfect. Awesome. Good. That's what I like to hear. Thank you. Thank you for confirming. Alright, and then we got this one up here. Alright. Not gonna lie though, I think this case is going to be worth it though. I think it's gonna look real good. Alright, nephew's ready for the walk. You're off. See you later. Appreciate you stopping by. Hope you have a fantastic Sunday, Mark. We'll see you later. Alright. Let's get these fans back in here. Keep going back to it. Not gonna lie. Price for the case, I think it's a really, really good looking case, and the fact that you get 7 ARGB fans with it. Dude, how can you beat that? You can't. I'll take a little bit of a pain cable managing for that kind of hardware to come with it. One fan back. And 2 fans coming back. All right, we're almost done. Really? Not get pushed all the way over. Here we go. Alright. Hopefully everybody else is enjoying their Saturday afternoon, evening, their Sunday morning, whatever you're enjoying. Hopefully you're enjoying it. Alright. Fans have been reinstalled. Alright. Let's plug these power cables in. We'll have to make this look just a little bit nicer. Pull some cables back. Alright. I'm actually really excited for this. This is gonna look really nice, I think. I'm a huge fan of this this purple that we used for this build, and I think these purple cable extensions on a completely black case is gonna look really cool. Hey Jonathan, what's going on? What is going on? Welcome to the stream. Welcome, welcome. We are swapping. We are swapping cases. And we're almost done. We're almost done. Oh no. Okay, there we go. Yeah, that's okay. Alright. Alright. Now we all we have to do, all we have left is to install the GPU. Yep. So this is the Dragon Age PC that we put together. Nobody wants the Dragon Age case. So we're just swapping it. Swapping it to a case that people are gonna like. It was mostly a fun experiment, a fun practice for me. Just to have fun, make something cool. But if we're gonna actually try to sell this machine, yep, everybody wants a fish tank case, 100%. So that's where we're at. That's what we're doing today. We're gonna see if we can sell this PC. All right, get in there. All right, easy enough. Put this back. But I figured I was doing this already, so might as well just, and it's especially because I had this whole setup already ready to go, basically already, you know, all set up and running from the 1K stream. So I was like, you know, it's pretty easy to just hit the go live button at this point, so might as well, right? All right. So we're not coming from below on this setup. We're coming from up here. Okay. Alright, we're coming from above. That's fine. That'll give us more purple. That's cool. Okay. Make some profit. How much are we selling it for? That's a good question. I need to go and relook at how much I spent on these parts. I think it was just over 1,000 that I spent on most of these parts here. So we'll see. I've also been talking to a couple different brands though. And I'm hoping they might be interested in getting me some parts. And if they can do that, I might be able to start building some computers a little bit cheaper. So I don't know how soon that may or may not start panning out. But we'll see. We'll see how that goes. That would be the dream right there. All right. Okay. Okay. There we go. What are we thinking about that? Final look on that one? I think that looks pretty solid. I think it looks pretty good. Let me get this back on. I'm gonna get the front panel back on. Oops. Or power cable, and we'll boot it up. See what it looks like. Alright. Oh, it did turn on. None of the case fans turned on. Oh, you know what I didn't do? I bet I need this. But I need that. Hold on. I'm not very smart. Let me plug this in. Man. Ugh. I had to plug the RGB on the fans in, but I did not plug the power in. They still did not start up though. Interesting. Maybe the case can beef SATA power. Can beefs it? Is that one of those typos? Is there something I'm missing on this? On this controller board? I can't even see it. I accidentally unplugged something? I can't even see it. Alright. So that's from there. Whoops. Didn't mean to do that. Okay, I might have to take this, whoops. Didn't mean to do that. I might have to take this panel off so I can see what's going on back here. One of those things I said I should have just did from the beginning. Oh yeah, there are screws holding this on. I'm gonna have to do this to get that perfect cable management anyway, so might as well take it off. San Mateo 6501. Should I? Oh shoot, I just lost a screw. Should I build my first PC or buy my first pre-built? I'm gonna spend around $700 or $800. Depends on what you're trying to do with it. Are you trying to just game? Are you trying to stream at the same time? What's the plan for this PC? I'm a huge fan of building a computer yourself. Okay. It all looks like it's all plugged in. Huh. Okay, so where's this plugged in? Okay, that's that. Yeah. And this. Oh, I see. It needs some extra power here. Controller needs its own power. I did not do that. Mostly for gaming. Yeah, I mean, it really depends. Is that a skill that you want to learn? Is it something that you want to do? Is that something that you are going to, enjoy spending your time on? I think it's super rewarding to put together your own computer. But it also helps, like, troubleshooting when you figure this kind of stuff out and you know what you've got in your computer. It makes it a lot easier to troubleshoot, to figure out what exactly is going on. So I like that. There's also the other really big argument is, well, the other thing about buying a pre-built is that for the most part, pre-builts, they'll cut corners somewhere. Some sort of corner will be cut to get you that computer. A lot of times you can find those, like with the like CPU and GPU that you're looking for a little bit less expensive than what you could build. But chances are they're going to cut corners somewhere. But the fact that you can build and pick every individual specific part, you can pick this case, you can pick that case, you can pick, just what kind of hard drive do you want? There's millions of options out there, right? Instead of just being stuck with what that pre-built has, you have that option as well. But then I also really like the idea of, for me, I like the idea of being able to replace parts, having those individual warranties. Some people like having one warranty for the computer. That would be the way to go if you want to go that way with a pre-built. The pre-built, something goes wrong, like it's covered under the one warranty. You send the computer in, they'll fix it, they'll replace it, they'll do whatever, they'll send it back to you. I like the fact that I can literally go get a replacement part, put it in there, and then contact the manufacturer of a part and say, hey, I had trouble with this part, send them that one individual part. I don't have to send them my whole computer, right? You have billions of options to pick from. Yeah, it's insane. You can if you're that kind of person that wants to customize it, down every individual component, you can choose whatever you want. Whatever you want is always a really cool thing to be able to do too. All right, we got RGB fans. Look at that. Look at that. That's awesome. Look at them light up. Ooh, we got a really nice just LED strip right here too. Dang, that looks good. This case, all right. I'm kind of in a love-hate right now with the case. It's an interesting case. Hopefully it isn't failing right away. Well, yeah, sure. Hopefully not. It's just, that's one of the other big discrepancies with pre-builts, right? Is the warranty, how that works. That's one of the other biggest differences I feel, that you have to think through what you want, right? Personally, me, the fact that I love doing this stuff, and I would rather have an individual part fail and me be able to replace it myself. Me be able to just call them and say, hey, this one part failed, instead of having to send in my whole PC again to get a fan replaced or something. I like that option better, personally. I also just love doing this. Seems like the bottom and side fans are reverse blades. I have no idea. They're both intake. That's an out. Both are set to intake right now, which probably isn't ideal, but also this is open, so the fact that that's all just giant mesh, I'm not super worried about it, but not gonna lie, I don't know the actual terminology, reverse versus whatever. All right, cool. It's working. I haven't plugged it into a PC or anything yet, but it is it's working. Whoops, I just got rid of chat. That PC is sick. Well, thank you. If you are looking for one, it is for sale. A little bit more than probably $700 to $800. But this PC is for sale. If you're looking at buying a PC and you want maybe the benefits of having somebody custom build one versus having a pre-built from a company, that was the whole plan of building this one, was to sell it. So I've been trying to think of different ways to make this computer a little bit less expensive, but I really think at the end of the day, it would be swapping out both the CPU and the GPU. And at that point, I still have a CPU and a GPU that I need to deal with. So it's probably not super worth it for me to start swapping stuff out on this specific PC, but I don't know. If I talk to the right person, we might be able to figure something out. I'm gonna go watch Venom tonight, so probably won't be here too long, which is fine. I mean, my project at this point is kind of done, so I probably won't be streaming, honestly, for too much longer either. Really, the only other thing I have to do with this at this point is just make the cables look as nice as they can. Make sure that it's actually booting to Windows and it's not giving some weird errors at this point. And then need to take some really nice pictures and list it on the marketplace is my plan for tonight. That is what I'm doing. Then I need to go and just figure out how much I'm actually going to list this one for. But it's probably going to be just a little bit over the over that $700 to $800. And unfortunately, this PC right here is probably the best deal that I'm going to be able to give. Would be able to give you, San Mateo, because for the most part, I deal with a lot higher end PCs, and any. Do you know anything about the 1080 Ti? I do, actually. I actually have a 1080 Ti right here. Funny story about this one. If Jonathan and Robert are still here, they're probably familiar with this one. I actually gave this one away on my stream a couple of weeks ago. Gave it away, but the gentleman that won it, he said, I don't need it, but he'd love to figure out what we can do with it and make some more content with it. So I've been working on a new PC build with this. I'm trying to figure out what exactly we're going to end up doing with it. I'll buy your 1080 for $100, and you need it. $100 might be a little bit on the low side. I'm most likely going to put together a PC with it. One of those, again, that's hopefully coming sometime this month. But yeah, that's the goal. Is hopefully we're going to put this together into a really cool looking PC. I'm trying to decide exactly what that's going to look like, but we'll see. We'll see it. So I do have one, and you need it. It's a pretty sweet card. This is one of the Founders Editions too. It's pretty sick. It is crazy how powerful this is for how old this is. Is that the best version 1080 Ti? Because if there's different versions, I don't know if there's different versions. Yes, I mean there's basically a bunch of different manufacturers that make these different cards. This is the one that NVIDIA actually made. So a lot of people really like it because of that. Most of the time, I don't think this is true all of the time, but most of the time, NVIDIA puts hand picks the parts and everything that go into these. So a lot of times the Founders Edition cards are a little bit not more powerful than everybody else's cards, but they're there's always a range that graphics cards have, and typically the Founders Editions are on the high end, the more powerful end of that range, but it's very minimal for the most part. Still can't find the Ti for $100. Yeah, I was not able to find it for $100. You can pair that with a Ryzen 5 3600. Yeah, that's definitely. I'm trying to figure out what I want to do with it. As far as, do I want to make a almost a period computer with this, where it's a top of the line CPU and other components from a couple of years ago when this was in its prime? or do we want to put this into like something super modern but that complements it really well? I don't know. I'm still trying to figure it out. Still trying to figure out exactly what we're going to do with it. But still have it, and that was the wishes of the guy that won it. He's like, let's figure out something really cool to do with it content-wise. One of the other things that I have I've wanted to keep this one as well. And again, one of the other things that I've been pitching to a couple different companies is I'd love to be able to give a full PC away. And as far as I'm concerned, I've already given this away. This is no longer mine. So I'm not like super attached to not giving it away again. So if I can work with enough companies to get some other hardware to give away, I've already got a GPU to put in a PC to give away. So we'll see. We'll see if that ends up happening. But if it does, it's probably not going to be sooner rather than later. That process would probably be later rather than sooner. But definitely working on that. In the works, trying to do my best to get there. That is, I would love nothing for nothing else than to be able to build and give away PCs. That's the dream right there. The good thing is, I know that that's one of those things that would only take one or two. If we can give away some PCs, companies see that's one of those things that works, and I'm able to do that successfully. I think that we can make that work. You're saving up for a lot of stuff you want to buy. I also want to upgrade your sister's PC. I don't know what it's currently got in it, but this is a pretty solid upgrade. 1080 Ti or a 4060? That's a really good question. I think we talked about that on my 1K stream as well. I think it depends on what you're going for. And I also think that it depends on what kind of deals you can find. I think if you can find the 1080 Ti for cheaper, I would go for it. If you can find it and you're comfortable with the like buyer that you're getting it from, you're comfortable in saying like that looks like it's in good condition. If you are comfortable with maybe having to take it apart and re-thermal paste it and all that kind of stuff, I think it's a solid card. It's amazing, right? It's still very much powerful enough to run anything that you need it to today. The 4060 is kind of the safer option. It is the 4060 is like you can't find a good looking 1080 Ti. Just go with the 4060. You'll be fine with that as well. The 4060, the nice thing about the 40 series cards is they have all of the latest NVIDIA software. NVIDIA is a software company first. They make some really, really great software for their cards. And the 4060 is going to have access to a lot of that versus the 1080 Ti. It's going to have access to their AI stuff. It's going to have access to their upscaling stuff. It's going to have access to that. So even if the 4060 is not the most powerful card in existence, it's newer. So hopefully that card's going to last you longer as far as just longevity before it dies. That's the only reason I can't recommend a 1080 Ti to everybody everywhere, is that like buying a used one, you don't know. Tomorrow it might just die. It might just short out. It might just be its last day. You gotta go. Thank you for being here, Jonathan. I appreciate you as always. We'll see you later. But yeah, that's as far as the 1080 Ti goes. You never know if it's gonna be its last day tomorrow. At least with the 4060, you buy one. If you buy one new, you're gonna have a warranty on it. It's just a new card. It's just most likely, outside of those special circumstances, it's gonna last longer. And it's going to have that those extra upscaling type of stuff with it. Pickled Gamer, welcome to the stream. If I have a 14900 and a 4080 Super, do you think I can stream to YouTube vertical and horizontal and Twitch at the same time? 100%, yes.
I literally did that with a 12900K and a 3080 Ti. You will be 100% fine. That's obviously streaming in like 1080p 60 frames a second. If you're trying to stream higher than that, I don't have... hopefully you should be able to do that. That's about as top of the line of a gaming PC as you're going to find right now. But yes, you should be just fine. Like I said, I've got a 3080 Ti and a 12900K in my machine. Never had any issues whatsoever playing games and streaming at the same time. Have not done it with Black Ops 6 yet, but I was doing it just last night with the new Dragon Age Veilguard. I assume that's probably more intensive than Black Ops. That's the only problem. You don't want to buy a used one, but the new one is more money. Yeah, it 100% is. And that's just kind of how it works. Honestly, my favorite, I love the 3000 series cards right now. I think for most people, that's where you should be. Honestly, if you could grab a 3060 Ti or a 3070, like that's probably the sweet spot for most people to be able to play 1080p games at some really, really great frame rates. Most games, like that's a solid spot to be at right now. Good, you just got an MSI pre-built from Costco with those specs. Wanted to make sure that you didn't make a mistake. Those, yeah, that's pretty darn top of the line right now. There will be new stuff coming out soon, but for the most part, as far as processors go, I'd still actually the video I released this morning, I talked a lot about the new Intel Core Ultra processors that just dropped like last week. Don't recommend them for most people. They are overpriced for the performance that you're getting right now. And the 5000 series graphics cards are hopefully going to be releasing in the next couple of months here. But again, they're going to be the same type of scenario. They're going to be way overpriced for the performance boost that they're going to be giving, if you can even find one for the first couple of months. So honestly, it's going to be probably summer before a lot of people have an opportunity to touch any 5000 series cards at MSRP at least. So yeah, you did great there. 14900 is what in a 4080 Super. That is pretty top of the line. So love that. That is a solid computer. Who did that? Oh, it just went to sleep. I've had it on long enough. It went to sleep. Hopefully everybody is doing good though. Welcome in, Sam Mateo, Pickled Gamer. Hope you guys are having a fantastic Saturday, if it is Saturday for you. But either way, thank you. Appreciate you have a great channel. Keep it up. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. I've been putting in some huge work the last couple of months here into this channel, and it's been a blast. I've definitely been growing a ton, having a ton of fun doing it, and I don't plan on stopping anytime soon. So I appreciate you being here. But either way, guys, everybody, I appreciate you all being here, but I'm pretty much done with this this PC swap. So unless there's anything, if anybody else has any burning questions, otherwise I'm probably going to wrap the stream up at this point. I need to just basically take some pictures of this one, and I'm actually streaming from my phone here right now, so I need my phone to take some pictures, and then I'm going to list it on the marketplace. So hopefully everybody's having a good night, and hopefully we will be doing many more streams like this. I already actually have another stream planned for next weekend. So right now, scheduled for Friday night next week. Going to be building another monster gaming PC, gaming and streaming PC in here. I've got a lot of the parts already, but we unfortunately did not get the case in time. The case was a special order. Isn't going to get here until Monday. So Otherwise, we would have been building that computer tonight as well. It's going to be a monster. I'm super excited for it. But we're going to be putting that one together on Friday. Going to be a crazy, crazy computer. So really looking forward to that one. All right, have a good one. I appreciate you being here, Pickled Gamer. Hope everybody has a good night. We'll see you later. And unfortunately, I have to go back up to the office to push the button to turn the stream off. So we'll see you later.